Hello,
It's 9 o'clock.
hello, everyone. I am Sunshine Valentine, and welcome to another episode of Solstice Live. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to say a quick congratulations to me. Quick congratulations to me and Solstice Live because this is going to be the last day of February. And so it has been a full month, going on our second month of Solstice Live. And I'm so proud of myself because if you know anything about me with this live, it's been one of the things that I've been afraid to do, kind of, and not sure if I could do it, and wanted to give up several times while doing it because it takes a lot of effort and energy to put forth a show every week, and also to be there and to be reliable and to have good content. And so I have been wanting to do this for a very long time and hoping that I'll be able to do it, and so far we've been able to have a Solstice Live show every week since we started in January. Actually started a little bit before January, but officially in January. So yay, I hope I'm able to continue to do this for you and for me. And we're just one big glam fam here. So today we have a very interesting topic. I think it's very interesting. Maybe no one else in the world thinks it's very interesting. But I think we have an interesting topic today. We're going to be talking about how to protect your style. And this is really important for a lot of people who are interested in hair growth and growing their hair and making sure to maintain the health of their hair. I remember when I was first diagnosed with lupus, one of my doctors told me, first things first is that you're going to lose your hair. And if you want to keep your hair or be concerned about losing your hair, then you're going to want to do as much as you can. Hi, Laverne. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. As I was saying, the doctor told me you're going to lose your hair. He said most people usually just wear wigs, so just kind of get used to that. But if you are going to be concerned about trying to wear your hair, you're going to need to protect it as much as you can. He recommended, I didn't know you have lupus also. Us luppies got to stick together. So you know what I'm saying here is true. He said if you're going to protect your hair, you're going to need to protect it. So one thing you're going to need to stop doing is chemicals. Don't do any chemicals in your hair. Try not to use any tight updo styles like braids and ponytails. Try not to use any thing on your hair that's like heat that can break it off. You're going to need to kind of like go totally natural. And so, hearing this, I'm like, oh my God, what is a Black girl to do, right? That's like everything that I do with my hair. Like I put heat on my hair. I use chemicals on my hair. I do braids. I do updos. Like, what in the world am I going to do? And he's like, well, you're going to have to learn to do something different. So I have been doing a lot of protective styles with wigs. Actually, I love wearing wigs because it allows me to have different personality every day. I know, a different personality every day, and it also allows me the freedom to be able to style my hair the way that I like, and to do things like that. But not everybody likes wearing a wig. A lot of people don't like to wear wigs, so I do totally understand that. So I wanted to bring this show to kind of talk about what kind of things I do to protect my styles, my natural hair, and my wigs, as I am going through the day-to-day activities. So I guess I want to start by saying I tried, since I've been in COVID, I've been trying to, be organized, do things that are going to help benefit myself. So I try to organize all of my beauty tools and all of my my makeup, my brushes, everything that I have. So my bathroom and my studio got a total rehaul. And as I was looking through things, I was able to put tons and tons of things into categories and see how much I had of them. And I found out that I had a whole drawer full of protective caps. I don't know if you have the same thing, but I had a whole drawer full of these. I did not realize, just like a whole drawer full of all of these protective caps. And anytime you're going through and you're organizing something and you see that you have tons and tons and tons of that item, that's kind of a cue that there's an insecurity there. And I would have to admit that protecting my hair, making sure that my hair doesn't break, has been a definite insecurity for a long time for me. So as you can see, I've been through tons and tons of things. So I wanted to do this to kind of let you guys know some of the directions that I've been going in as of late, like where I've been with this whole protective cap thing, and what some tips and tricks are. If you got questions, please leave them down below and I'll take a look at them. I also wanted to let you guys know, and I'm going to share my screen for a second, that I put together some of my favorite picks of some protective caps. So if you go to my website, solsticeimaginginc.com, and then you go to shop, and then you click on accessories. Wait. I hope you're seeing this. Yeah, you are seeing this. Okay. And you click on accessories. Go to the item that I have for protect your style. So I have put together a couple of items that I think everybody should have. Definitely your silk pillowcases. We're going to talk a little bit about those. Let me see. Let's go through the next one. We're going to talk a little bit about wig caps. This is a silk wig cap. Satin bonnet. The braid cap. Your satin line slap cap. Your shower cap. And just a few others. So these are some of the things that I've been loving and crushing on. So these are available for you. I wanted to put some of those down just in case anybody wanted to have that information. Oh, I love to interview. I would love to talk with you on your YouTube channel. Definitely leave it in the comments. And before I close out the StreamYard today, I'll go over and subscribe. Yes, girl, we got to get that together. I love all those caps too. One of the reasons why I like those too, a lot of the ones I'm going to show you are from my private personal collection. But I do like these caps because they have a little bit of sass to them and a little bit of class to them. And it just kind of reminds you every day to be a sassy, classy kind of gal. I like to keep a lot of that stuff in front of my eyes and in front of my head when I'm trying to keep myself up and encouraged as we go through a lot of disappointing things in our lives. I like to keep that forefront, and little bitty things that you see and do helps remind you of that. So I love getting things that not only look good, but smell nice, and, you know, just kind of complete the mood. Yes, so definitely. But let me go through and take a look. Let me know if you have some of these things in your bin. Now, this one I'm going to talk about later. Let me go back full screen again. This one I'm going to talk about later. We're going to do a section on shower caps, heat caps, and the caps that you use to condition your hair and deep conditioning. So actually this is one of those things that I'll be talking about when I get to that. I do have about 3 of those types of caps that I like when I do that. So first thing I'm going to talk about is your traditional wig cap. Wig caps. You can never have too many wig caps, I say, because I always lose them. I have no idea where they go. They're on my head. I look around and they're gone. I have, oh God, I don't know how many wig caps I have here. Too many. But your traditional wig caps usually come in like a nylon, and of course you can get them on a lot of different colors. You can get them in dark brown colors, your regular brown colors. You purchased yours yesterday? Oh goodness, yeah. It's an investment. It's an investment, but I will say that it definitely makes a difference. I can definitely see the difference in my hair. And it just makes me feel comfortable that I'm doing everything that I can to do to stop any breakage whatsoever. And also, I do the black caps. Do you have a preference, Laverne? I'm sorry. Do you have a preference, Laverne? Do you ever do wig caps? And if you do, does the color matter to you? I get that question a lot. People ask me, does it matter to me if you have a black cap or a skin flesh tone cap? Of course, for a lot of the ladies who are using the wig and they're doing the ball cap method, a lot of them prefer to have a flesh tone cap. If you're not doing the ball cap method, I don't think for me it really makes a difference what color it is. The lace, I can always disguise that with makeup or any sprays that I have on it. So you say you like your skin tone too. Nowadays, they're coming out with a lot more skin tones than they used to have. So I'm really happy about that. These are your traditional caps. Now, because I've been trying to up my game on the protective styles, I have upgraded from the traditional wig cap to a silk cap, because I found that under my wigs, even when I had the wig cap on, the lace on the wig would rub against the wig cap, and that wig cap would rub against my hair. That's friction. And I was getting breakage in the places where the wig cap meets the hair. So even though my hair was covered and I'm washing my hair and conditioning my hair every week and making sure everything was good, I was still getting breakage. So I'm not using heat on my hair. I'm not using a lot of friction on my hair. No, not a lot of braids and updos and taking it down and pulling it back up and washing and drying and all of that I'm not doing. So where is the breakage coming from? It was coming from the wig caps. So I know my hair is very dry and very prone to breakage. Some people may not be that sensitive to it, but I could tell that I was sensitive to it. And I would dare to venture that a lot of people are more sensitive to it than they know, because anything that really rubs against your hair is prone to break it. So even with, this is a Chanel sweater. This sweater is very soft. The fact that my hair rubs against it, it can break. If you wear your hair long and you have a chair behind you, such as this, you moving in the chair can cause friction on your hair, and that causes breakage. If you're wearing hats, fashion hats like the fedoras or the just regular outside caps, and it does not have a satin lining on it. Sometimes a lot of the nice winter caps will have those fleece linings, or all of that can break your hair. If you're wearing sweaters, that breaks your hair. When I'm in the salon and I do length checks with a lot of my clients, and we're looking at if there's any breakage, if there's any split ends, usually I can tell where they sleep at night. If they sleep on a certain side, or I have a lot of clients who like to wear baseball caps sometimes, or caps on their head, and you can see right where that baseball cap would hit on their head. That's where they have the breakage. And I'm like, oh, do you wear a baseball cap? And they're like, oh yeah, that's where the breakage is. So really, anytime you have something hard or rough, that your hair rubs up against causes friction. And of course, you don't want to go around all day with nothing on your head and just worried about everything that touches it. But the more you can have your hair in a soft environment, the better. So I really do like to do that. Yeah, you said when you had dreadlocks, the friction was awful. That friction, you can tell, and it pulls on your hair, it pulls on your scalp, and you just really don't even realize that it's that much. So since you mentioned dreadlocks, one of my favorites, let me see if I can find it. My favorite caps in here is my dreadlock cap. Do you have one of these? I love this cap. Even if you don't have on dreads, this cap can help you maintain your curls and keep them in place if you have a lot of long spiral curls, or if you like to put your hair in rollers with the big bumble rollers. I can't think of what they're called. Boomerangs. These will help keep your boomerangs in place. So I definitely have in my arsenal one of my Spandex dreadlock caps. This one I believe is a satin cap. So that's one of the ones in there. Another one that I have in my arsenal is my Ponytail Cat. You guys, I don't know if you can see it, but it does have like a ponytail holder here. Whenever you wear the updos, you can put your ponytail through it and then pull this through. This sits on the top of your head, and then this flies back. This is really good if you're trying to do those pulled up ponytails like pineapples, and you're trying to keep rollers in place at the top of your head. That's one of the best ways to keep these long and luscious looks, where you don't wear out the curls in your hair by just laying flat on them, is to put them up in a ponytail pineapple and have them up on the back of your head. So this cap definitely is one of my favorite ones for that. Another one that I usually like is my Spandex Wrap Cap. And this one is one of my favorites because it has a Velcro. I love these for when I'm doing my wrap style. So for your long Aaliyah looks where you just have it straight and you wrap your hair up. This one that has the spandex on it, you can put this on and this holds it tight, and then you can just smooth this cap right around your head and just kind of twist it in place. So Velcro is there, you twist it in place, and that keeps that really nice Aaliyah luscious long lock on lock. Yes, so I usually will protect my hair with that when I do that. This is good. It's not as good for like if you're doing a lace front and you want to lay down your lace. It's okay. It's not really good for that. But my favorite one that I like for laying down lace, I would have to say, this is my very long satin wrap scarf. And I think it's about this wide. Yeah, it's about this wide. I'm going to go to this Protect Your Style. I meant to put this in the comments. Let me post it in the comments here. Here's the link, everybody, in case you need to know where that link is. But I really like this one because I can wrap it several times around my head, and it's going to keep it nice and tight. And I don't have to worry about anything moving in or out of place. So, yes, let's look at what else I have in here. This one is a flesh tone color. It's a brown, like a tan brown color of the Spandex cap. Now, before I did the silk silk wig caps, I used to use these Spandex caps a lot because they were a lot softer to me than the nylon wig caps. Silk can be kind of expensive sometimes, and depending on how quality the satin is, sometimes those can be expensive. But these spandex caps are a little softer. The quality is not as good as the silk. So like I said, that silk has been an upgrade for me. But when I was looking for something that was in between that nylon wig cap, these spandex caps were really good. So I get the question a lot. You guys. You say you never seen a ponytail cap. Yeah, they have one. And as a matter of fact, now I've not tried this one. As you can see, this is a problem for me, right? I have never tried this one, but it's from First Line Evolve. I got this at a hair show, $2.79. It has a ponytail holder in it, and I don't know if you can see this. Let me see, can I show? But you wrap this satin around the ponytail once you get it like in a bun shape, and this prevents your hair from being frayed and like being nicely covered with something that's nice and soft. A lot of us like to wear headbands, and we like to wear those cotton headbands, and we like to use bandanas. But again, as you can tell, that fabric is kind of hard. And if you're constantly wearing that, that's going to be friction on your hair. So one of the things that I always really like to use is the Satin Bonnet. Excuse me, Satin Bonnet. A lot of people have these. The only thing I don't like about these is that eventually this elastic is gonna go out. Then it won't fit your head anymore. But these satin bonnets are really nice and soft. In order to prevent from those, I upgraded to ones that have a drawstring. These will last you a lot longer than these because they have the drawstring and you can tighten it according to the drawstring. After a while, these do tend to tear. So I would be careful. I'm careful about that. Let's see. What else do I have in this big thing? Oh, the ones that I've been using lately have not been these satin caps. I did upgrade and I purchased a 100% silk cap. And this silk cap does have a drawstring on it. People ask me all the time, does it matter if your cap is satin or polyester or silk? Does it really make a difference? What I would say is the softer, the better. Yeah, I would say that the softer, the better. If it's 100% silk, it's probably gonna be expensive. You don't find these the 100% silk ones too cheap. You can tell that it's silk because it's going to be soft. It's going to be really soft, but I don't know if you can see the difference between this. This is a satin, and you can see it's kind of shiny. This is a silk. It's kind of got a matte shine. And then some of the polyester, that's pretty matte. So that's the difference between these. Your polyester is going to be like a really matte. Your satin's going to be a shiny. And then your silk is going to be soft, but it's got a dull shine to it. So that's how you can tell what the difference between the three of these are. I would say the softer that you can get, the better. But any bit of protection, more so than our old-fashioned cotton do-rag that I borrowed from my husband, is going to be even less of a protection for your hair. So the softer you can get, the better. I cannot underestimate the good old-fashioned huge scarf. I love these because you can fold them diagonally and wrap your hair with lots and lots of rollers and still get that good old-fashioned scarf wrapped around it and keep your hair nice and protected. So I don't ever underestimate the quality of a good, nice, large scarf in that. Other than that, those are the main ones that I use in terms of caps to protect my hair. Do you guys use anything different? Laverne said the new bonnets have a satin cap on the inside and a silk cap on the outside. I've been seeing that. Supposedly they're saying that the silk on the outside is supposed to slide across your pillow, and then the satin on the inside is going to protect your hair. I have seen that. I'm wondering why not silk on the inside, because silk is going to be more protecting or less rough on your hair than the satin. One of the reasons that I know why people do that is because satin is expensive, silk is expensive, and it's cheaper to do satin on the inside and then silk on the outside. But everything that I've read in the research about caps, especially the ones that do the double, the one on the inside, the satin on the inside is supposed to keep it on your head. Like, it's supposed to be less silky, so it's supposed to stay on your head better, and that's why that's supposed to be on the inside. And then the outside is supposed to slide across your pillow so that it doesn't bunch up against your pillow at night when you're tossing and turning. To me, I don't know. I just like the way that the silk feels on my skin and my hair. It's definitely, you can definitely tell the difference. It's less rough. Am I going to get a whole bunch more breakage or damage? Like that, I would have to see. So I got this. I think this is the double ones were seen. The double ones I have seen were for wraps. Tell me more about that, the wraps. Like hair wraps. Are you talking about wrapping your hair as a style? Tell me a little more about that. But I almost forgot about pillowcases. So I got this cute little clip. I hope I'm able to show it to you about the kind of like the importance of pillowcases. Let me stop screen sharing with that and see if I can share my screen on this with this cute little clip. I was supposed to introduce this at the beginning and forgot all about my cute little clip. So hopefully it will go.
Driving all the way to Baltimore to meet some dude that my dad served with? I mean, this guy Robinson, right? He's a complete unknown. So how do I introduce you anyway? Documentarian girlfriend, is that word?
You introduce me as Zoe, a human being who's a documentarian who you happen to be dating.
It's kind of a mouthful, but we'll go with it.
Oh, damn. I forgot my silk pillowcase.
No, you didn't. Really? Well, turn it around, because Zoe Baker cannot sleep on cheap hotel bedding.
No. No, that's, forget it. Baltimore, baby.
Baltimore, baby. Here's to you, Mr.
Oh my goodness. Do you watch This Is Us? Do you watch This Is Us? I like that show so much. My husband hates it, but I like it. And I just had to show that clip because it's so funny. Zoe is an African-American curly girl. Yeah, Zoe's an African-American curly girl, and she's dating a Caucasian man, and he thinks that the reason why she has to have her silk pillowcase is because she cannot stand for her face to touch the cotton pillowcases at the hotel. She's such a prim and proper Miss Prissy, she can't stand it. So that's the reason why she has to have the satin pillowcase. And she forgets it, and she's like, oh my God, I forgot the pillowcase. And he's like, oh, well, we can't just go and turn around, and God forbid we should have to turn around. And I know she's looking at him like, yes, we do have to turn around so I can get my silk pillowcase. But I think that's so funny because it just shows you the importance that a lot of us place on, you know, these things, these little things. And like I said, it had been a big, huge insecurity for me for so long, trying to do everything that I can to, you know, keep my hair healthy and, you know, safe while you're doing all these things and trying to grow it out. And you know, it becomes a lifestyle for you with all of these things. Now, as I did this cleaning out and saw all of these wig caps and everything that I had, you know, this is a little obsessive. I'm definitely not going to buy any more caps. I have as many of them as I could possibly have. I've even tried out some of the ones with like argan oil in it and shea butter in it and different oils that are supposed to protect it more. I've tried these. I don't see that they make any difference in my hair. I don't know if you guys have seen that they made any difference in your hair. Mine didn't make a difference at all. And the only thing that I haven't covered with you guys are the ones for exercise. Because I haven't been exercising. I used to go work out, and when I would work out, you know, I would sweat like a pig, and all of the sweat is just like in my hair, in my face, everywhere. So I did purchase, and I never got a chance to use it, one of these dry sweat caps. What I do like about it is it's kind of mesh at the top. I would worry about this a little bit with it being really itchy and scratching my hair, the friction of this against my hair. I would worry about that a little bit, but it also has a place where you can pull your ponytail back. I wouldn't be wearing this longer than I worked out in. And then it's just a very nice, feels like a satin right around the top for your hairline. So as you're working out, this is protecting your hairline a little bit. I got this. I never used it. I want to use it one day. And then I also got its headband. It's a company headband, and this one is satin, and it is very soft and very nice, and it's just going to collect the sweat. So these two I haven't used. I'm going to do sometime in the future a nice little show where we talk about like heat caps and shower caps. One of the things that is very difficult with a shower cap, especially if you're a natural, is trying to be in the shower, not get the hair wet, but then because you have the plastic cap on, it's creating a lot of humidity under the cap. So even though I haven't gotten the hair wet from the water, now I've sweat out whatever straight style I had. And there's a lot of caps out there that have cloth on them. So like this is one of them. Let me see if I can share the screen with you guys. Let me stop sharing that screen and share this one. Yeah, so let me see if I could find it. I don't know how many of them. This one right here. This is a shower cap. It's 100% waterproof, but it also defies the humidity because there is a, it's not plastic on the inside of it. It also resists mildew and mold. So like the plastic, you know, when you have those set out to dry, sometimes it takes those a very long time to dry. And you can't throw it in a wash machine and wash it on a regular basis. So this one does have cloth on it. And you can keep it nice and tight. It has a leak-proof flexible band that's around the head, so you're not tearing out your hairline while you have it on. I just think it's so cute. So we're going to talk about that. But yeah, these kinds of these are nice kinds of things that I usually use. I forgot lately I have been doing more of the satin line slap caps, slouch caps for like when I'm out and about. One thing I like about this one does have that outer polyester cotton layer, but then the inside of this one is satin. It has a nice adjustable strap in the back where you can tighten it and then tuck it back in so that it is not like, I don't know if you can see like these that has the drawstring. Sometimes it's really hard to hide this drawstring, even though they do have a little pocket where you can put it in. Sometimes that drawstring is really hard. And it's not one of those drawstrings that has the that little button that you push, because that's going to sit in the back of your head, and that plastic is also going to bother your neckline and be very difficult on your hair. So I really like that you can like pull that out. Yes. Hey, Kim. Happy Sunday to you. I'm glad you joined us. We were talking about caps today, protective styles and caps. And yes, Laverne, I am obsessive. Yeah, I love that one. That's cute. So that's one of the ones that I have on the page as well. I like that one. This one is the Satin Bonnet. These styles are just so cute. I really like that. And again, you can adjust this and then tuck it back in. I do have some of the braid and lock ones because, of course, you need that if you've got long hair, your long braids or your dreads, or you know, any of your spiral styles that you want to keep. Ooh, did not mean to zoom in that much. I don't know how I'm able to zoom out. Let's see. Can I zoom out? Yeah. Move it out. And then, of course, we talked about the silk wig caps that really do help with your hair. One thing about those pillows too, these have a nice little zip. The satin pillowcase that I purchased previously did not have a zip, and so my pillow ended up sliding out of the pillowcase. I'm always taking the pillowcase from the back of the bed and trying to put it back on the pillow. So the fact that this has a nice little zipper there is really nice, and it also helps your skin and your face. They say it prevents wrinkles when you sleep with a satin silk pillowcase. I don't know. I guess, you know, it's just softer on your skin. Anything softer on your skin, like softer on your hair, is going to be better for it. That's the rationale that I get. It comes in a lot of different colors, so you can get whatever colors that you want. And this is the dimensions of it. And this should have been towards the front, but yeah, this is an example of that slap cap with the silk lining in it. It comes in a bunch of colors too. And again, there is the last one. I think these are starting to repeat themselves. So yes, those are the ones I wanted to share with you guys today. Did I miss anything? Did I miss a single cap? Does anybody have another cap that they use that I did not mention? I am a little obsessive with these caps, so I think I got them all. But does anyone have one that I'm missing? No? Okay. Any suggestions? Tell me a little more though, if you like. Tell me if you really like the ones that have the satin on the inside versus the silk on the inside. If you prefer silk caps or satin caps, which ones you like? Because, you know, I'm always up for trying things out and seeing how it works and flipping it around and seeing if it's different. So I like to try new things. I will not be buying any more caps unless you guys tell me that it's a definite must-have, though. I won't be buying any more caps. I have enough of them. So some of these are going to go to storage. I'm going to keep the ones that I use on a regular basis that I love, and then the rest of these are going to go to storage for whenever I lose one of them and I need something else. Or like if I get ready to rotate my style out, you know, start wearing wraps or start wearing something else, then I will change it out. But I cannot have a drawer full of caps. That's just it's too much. Yes, no more caps. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for joining me. It is 9:39 in the evening. And this has been a very challenging week. So February is over. Black History Month is coming to a close. But you know, always support each other if you can, for our Black-owned businesses. Because if we don't support us, it'll take a crisis before someone else does. So, you know, support each other and continue to stay strong and keep smiling. Okay, I will look it up. Vern's Junk Closet on YouTube. I'm gonna definitely go in and subscribe and check it out. Yes. All right, ladies. Well, I will talk to you guys again next week. We'll have another topic. I haven't just quite decided on what it is. There is one topic I'm considering that some of my clients asked me about, and I did a little bit of research on that. So that might be next week. Or, you know, I haven't done any makeup tutorials in a while. I've been talking about hair lately. And we've been talking about fashion. So maybe something like that. Love and light. Yes, love and light. So we'll definitely, if there's something you want, let me know. But other than that, I am going to sign off. This has been Sunshine Valentine, your favorite head to toe stylist, encouraging you to keep shining. Until next time, bye-bye.